And what's good, everybody? Welcome in. Glad to have you guys back at the stream, being a part here on the channel tonight, covering play-by-play NBA. Happy Wednesday night, everyone. Dallas Mavericks red hot as they've won the last 6 straight games in a row. Record of 22-18, 11-10 on the road this season. Number 5 in the Western Conference at the moment as they are taking on the New York Knicks. This game is at MSG, Madison Square Garden, New York. Trying to get back to 500, 20-21 record, 10-11 this season on their home court. They are currently tied for 10th with the Boston Celtics for the final spot in the play-in round. What's good, Brian, Michael, Andrew, Bradley? Welcome to the stream, everybody, tonight. My prediction, I'm going Dallas in this one. Dallas is red hot. 6 straight in a row, and it's through their defense, what they have done, averaging, only allowing opponents to average 93 points per game in the last 6 games, and they were locked down in the perimeter last week when they got to cover them against Golden State. Some impressive wins on this winning streak for them. They beat Denver by 14 last week. Denver at number 6 in the conference, being carried by Jokic once again this season. Won against Golden State, the game I covered a week ago, by 17, allowing just 81 to the Warriors, a season low. Golden State 1 game behind Phoenix at the top in the NBA. And then another impressive victory back on Sunday for Dallas, winning by 14 over the number 1 team in the East now, the Chicago Bulls. The final score is 113-99. Luka had a triple-double, 22 points, 14 rebounds, 14 assists, his 3rd triple-double this season. What's good, Warren, Annie? Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you guys be a part here. Once again, New York coming in. They've won their last 4 straight home games for the Knicks. They came off a victory against San Antonio on Monday, 111-96. R.J. Barrett, huge game, 31 points. Evan Fournier had 18. Yet Julius Randle, top scorer, scoring around 19 points per game this season. That's down from last year, but for Randle, he only dropped down 2 in the last game. So they're going to have to need everybody in order to pull this one off. Looks like Dallas is the favorite tonight on the road. 2.5-point favorites for the Mavs. Over under set at 203.5. Expect a big defensive type of matchup here. These two teams fueled off of their defenses this season. Dallas coming in number 3 in the NBA, fewest points allowed. The Knicks entering this matchup 6th in the NBA, allowing 105 points to opponents this season. And couple things Dallas do well is that they control the game. It goes through Luka. Number 2 in fewest turnovers per game for Dallas. They're going to like to take control of this game, play it through their defense, and hold New York, and make sure that New York plays catch up in this matchup as New York struggles with their twos. And concern going into this matchup is last time I got to call Dallas when they beat Golden State is that Dallas was locked down from 3, which Evan Fournier went off last week when I covered the Celtics from 3-point range. He was just shredding it, but he has been a seesaw with his production this season. New York's a stronger team from 3 than they are from 2. They're at the very bottom of the NBA, 28th in 2-point shooting percentage. And reason because of that, they don't go to the rim for the Knicks. A lot of their shots they attempt are deep 2s for New York, like 18-footers that they go for. So this game, if they want to make this a matchup tonight, they have to go right to the rim to get points against Dallas here, because those low percentage shots aren't going to cut it in this type of matchup, because Dallas is great defensively when it comes up against a jumper. What's good, Andrew? Welcome to the stream. Akram, welcome in. Let's see. Kemba, I believe, is not playing tonight. Yeah, so this is the injury report tonight. 3 players listed out for the Knicks. Kemba's one of those players who has been rolled out, and then Derrick Rose and Ryan Arcidiacono. So they have 3 players listed out for the Knicks tonight. The Mavs going to be without Kristaps Porzingis and Willie Cauley-Stein, so they have 2 players listed out. We'll tip off in about 10 minutes from now. If you guys are new, hit that thumbs up, spike that like, hit that subscribe. Glad to have you guys join in, being a part here in the stream. We'll update a couple of games going on throughout the NBA. Strong start for the Celtics. They lead 35-25 in the final minute left to go in the first quarter, playing their 2nd straight game in a row against the Pacers, this time on the road at Indiana. Jason Tatum leads all scorers. He's got 14. That's a great sign right there for Boston, because they have been struggling offensively all season long. Their defense has been... They've had flashes defensively that they're a tough team defensively as far as physically, but they just can't keep it up on a consistent basis. That's been the problem for them. And offensively, they have been just really down this year. Not efficient. They only have two two scores to go through, Tatum and Brown, and other than that, there's not really a solid number 3 option this season for Boston. So good to see. Up by 10 at the end of one, 35-25 Celtics. We'll see if they can maintain that. That's been a huge problem this year, as they've lost a ton of close games. Sixers lead the Hornets at the end of one, 35-34, and the Wizards smoking the Magic, 35-18 towards. Actually, they just started the second quarter, so that game's a little quicker. 35-18 going into the early second. What's good, Mario on the stream? Welcome in, taking the Knicks tonight. Bradley taking the Mavs by 4, 123-119. A lot of games going on throughout the NBA. Heat versus Hawks will tip off in a few minutes. I was shocked to see that Miami is actually the underdog tonight. Atlanta, 3-point favorite at home over Miami. Miami's been good on the road this year, 13-11 for their record on the road. And the Hawks are just a game below 500 at home, 8-9 on their home court. That's a big game for Atlanta, though, because they're below the cutoff for the play-in right now. Yeah, no problem, Bradley. Best of luck there. Going to the Louisville game. That's awesome there, man. Now, hopefully your team able to get the dub tonight. You guys got NC State tonight. That should be a really good game. They already won them once. Rockets at the Spurs tonight. Cavs at the Jazz. Great game late night tonight between the Nets and the Bulls. Number 1, number 2 in the Eastern Conference. As Chicago's taking the number 1 team right now in the East. And they're the favorites at home by 1.5 points going into that matchup. Lakers at the Kings for a late night game as well. Ben, welcome to the stream, man. I hope it's going to be a good game tonight. It's been a lot of great national TV games they put on lately. A lot of games going on for college as well. Villanova leading Xavier at the half, 38-27. That's a road game for Villanova, so that's impressive how they're playing today. Duke, Wake Forest, close game. They're without Coach K tonight. John Shire, who's the coach starting next season, taking over the spot of Coach K. He's filling in tonight for Shire as the head coach for tonight. 22-20 Duke in the first half. Michigan State leads Minnesota 27-21. And LSU leads Florida 30-18. That's impressive. LSU had Xavier Pinson go down late in the last game against Tennessee. He's the number 1 playmaker at LSU. And that's a huge game for them right now, that they're leading by 12 on the road at Florida against the Florida team that is winless in the SEC, that really needs to take one if they want to be in the bracket, because they're falling off right now. They're like one of the last teams in the bracket. Bill, welcome back in. He's taking the Mavs tonight, Heat, and he's got Villanova. Yep, and the Celtics looking great right now. Yeah, Indiana's been a disappointment this season. And Boston too, but Indiana's been an even bigger disappointment. So great start for the Celtics. Hopefully able to sustain it throughout the game. I've got the Mavs tonight. I've got this one low-scoring game, 101-95. I've got the Mavs by 6. Goody on the stream. Welcome in. Sorry to hear that, man. Still time to turn it around. You guys played a tough schedule to start out the season. That game coming up tonight against Virginia, that's a huge game. That's must win. And I think Virginia Tech's going to do it, even though they're on the road. Opportunity for them to turn their season around tonight. They have to do it against their in-state rival. And it could be the start of something, because there's just so much talent on that team that I didn't picture that they're still winless right now in the conference. Dallas has 2 players out, Porzingis and Willie Cauley-Stein. And the Knicks are without Kemba tonight, and also Derrick Rose. Yeah, let's see. Memphis playing right now in college basketball. Wow. Yeah, Memphis has been like a seesaw. I predicted that one. UCF has been pretty good in their home court. UCF leads Memphis 34-19. Right now, Celtics looking good tonight, but there's still a lot of game left to go. Yeah, positive sign is that they scored 35 in the first quarter. That's something they haven't done that much this year, is put up some good offensive production. So Celtics lead the Pacers early in the second, 37-26. It's the start of something for Boston, though. I'm going to bring up their schedule of what they got coming up, but they got basically home games coming up. As they had a tough stretch. Schedule is going to get easier coming up, and this is where they take advantage of teams that they can certainly beat on their schedule. Their longest winning streak this year has been at 3. That was when they won against the Lakers, Oklahoma City, and Houston all at home back in mid to late November. They have the opportunity to make it 3 in a row tonight. And then they do go on the road. They got a couple tough games at Philadelphia, hosting Chicago. They got a chance to turn it around, though, because they got teams like the Pelicans, Hornets, Blazers, Kings. All those teams are at home. So they got a great chance. They got a lot of home games remaining in the month until next month. I see Detroit is on their schedule 3 times. 3 times in the month of February, the Celtics take on the Pistons. So on paper, that should all be W's. On paper, but you honestly don't know. You have to play the games to have the result. Going back to school today for Andrew. Best of luck there, heading back to school, man. Yeah, I hear you guys. If you have to go back to school, it's definitely tough out there. Because a lot of like colleges and stuff are doing online courses. My girlfriend just started out her master's program, and she was looking forward to going back in person, but they just made it all online. So she started her college program this past week, and everything is online. And she's saying that it's torture for her because she has to stare at a screen for hours, and she likes going more into the classroom instead of staring on a screen because when you do stare at a screen, it makes your eyes quite tired, like hours upon hours if you do it for a long sustained period of time. What's good, Ryan? Welcome to the stream, man. Gonna tip off in just a brief moment from now. Great game tonight going down. Dallas on the road at the Knicks. The Mavs have won 6 straight games in a row. New York has won 4 straight home games. This one is at MSG tonight. Oh, sorry to hear that, Andrew. Yeah, my whole family works in the school district, and last week my mom tested positive. She had the at-home testing kits that we had to get, and my dad and sister's test came back negative, but my mom tested positive. So I was at home throughout the week, in quarantine last week, but she was fine. She didn't feel any she didn't get any symptoms or anything. Abdul Majid, welcome to the stream. As we're going to tip off here in just a moment. If you guys are new in the stream, hit that thumbs up, spike that like, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell as well. Like to be notified future live streams. Dallas white uniforms tonight. Dark blue numbers, dark blue letters on those uniforms. Starting 5 looks like this. Jalen Brunson, Luka, Dorian Finney-Smith, Maxi Kleber, Dwight Powell for the Dallas Mavericks. This game is at Madison Square Garden. New York Knicks looking to get back on the right track. They are 1 game below 500. Tied for the Celtics, last team in the playing game at number 10 in the East. Evan Fournier, R.J. Barrett, Alec Burks, Julius Randle, and Mitchell Robinson. That's the starting 5 tonight for New York. Wow, yeah, that's pretty close to my prediction, actually, what Ryan's got. I've got the Mavs tonight. Got it a little bit more defensive. 101-96. I took the Mavs. Or 101-95. I had them by 6. Left to right in the court. Dallas will go right to left for New York. New York will get the ball first off of the tip. Knicks go with a dark blue uniforms tonight. White numbers, white letters, orange outline to those numbers and letters. Burks has it at the left wing, gives it off to Fournier off the screen, takes the three and drills it at the left wing perimeter. New York's going to have to bury a ton of those threes tonight if they want to have a chance to win. First possession now for the Mavs. Bounce past the right elbow. It is Kleber. He dribbles towards his left top of the free throw circle. Moves it back on the outside to Luka. Luka defended by Burks. Gets around the pick set by Kleber. Bounce pass to the top. Open three straight away. Kleber skipped around the rim and out. Robinson pulls down the defensive rebound. Second possession of the night for New York. Randall. Handoff on the outside. Barrett turns the corner, dribbles, floats up the runner over the top, off the backboard. Not a good look right there. And the rebound picked up for Luka for Dallas. Dallas second possession. Luka looking for the alley-oop pass. He had it behind the defense, and Dwight Powell, butterfingers, had it slipped out of his hands and lost the handle as it goes out of bounds to the baseline. Robinson at the top, dribbles towards his left, handoff Fournier. He's got the bucket today, looking for his fifth, no good. Gets his own rebound back mid-range. Off the mark, offensive rebound. Robinson got stripped of the ball on the key, and Dallas picks it up. Luka at the right wing perimeter. Swings to that left wing. Pass left corner. Nice feed. Open three. Could not connect, though, was Finney-Smith. Nice ball movement on the outside right there for Dallas. They just could not connect with it with DFS. Burks dribbles free throw circle. Floats up the shot off the back rim. Battle for the rebounds. Offensive board. Stays with it was Burks. Over to the top. Randall launches. Missed the three off back rim. Powell with the defensive rebounds. What's good? Raymond on the stream. Welcome in. I think Eagles have a chance at Tampa Bay. I'll say no to that one. I'd be shocked. That out of all the playoff games, I think that's basically the lock for playoff games, because you never bet against Tom Brady, in my opinion. I'd be shocked if Tampa Bay loses that one, but you honestly don't know. The Jaguars won against the Colts this past Sunday. Spin move underneath Fournier. Nice dump off at the rim for the two-handed jam by Mitchell Robinson. And Evan Fournier has been a lone contributor in this game on both of the scoring plays so far tonight for New York. They needed to have a big game from him. He's made a three, and he also has the first assist of the night for the Knicks. And a turnover around the perimeter by Dallas. The ball goes back to New York. Vegas, welcome to the stream here, man. This game just started. 9-10 left to go in the first. Knicks with all 5 points on the board. Burks has it at the top. Bounce pass into the hands to Fournier. Floats one up at the rim. Able to come down with its Randall. Randall dribbles back left baseline. Now into the key. Pump fake working on Powell. Swings to that right corner. Catching fire. Barrett. Off the side of the rim. Missed the three. No good. Defensive rebound pull down for Dallas. Looking to get a bucket here. They have been good at the rim. We'll see if they do go that way. Luka floats it up, and there's a foul inside. The clock will stop with 9:05. It'll be on Evan Fournier, who gets called for the blocking foul defending Luka. So 2 shots coming up at the free throw line here from the Mavs. Luka coming off a triple-double. Impressive victory over Chicago by 14. 113-99 on Sunday. Uncle Pizzle, what's good? Welcome to the stream here, man. Just playing some PS4, looks like. Watching Knicks game, waiting for the Lakers game later tonight. Luka hits the first one, second one off the front rim. Poked out of bounds, and looks like it's going to stay Dallas ball. We're awaiting the call. And it will. So Dallas will get the inbound. 9 minutes left to go in the first. Kleber puts the ball into the hands of Luka. Luka dribbles left elbow off a double team. Skip pass right corner. Brunson. Oh, nice space created on the step back over. Burks and drills the three. Jalen Brunson. Big time shot at the right corner outside. Puts it to a 1-point game. New York with a possession. Barrett floats it up over the top, and Robinson with the alley-oop two-handed jam. Luka backs his way left double, swings it out right corner. Kleber, butterfingers. He had some space defended by Fournier late. Luka fires in a hot tamale Into the hands to Maxi Kleber, but he cannot hold on to it, and that's a turnover. It was a nice pass thrown his way. Barrett with the ball. Defended by Finney-Smith. Dribbles right baseline. Swings to that left corner Fournier. Puts the ball outside into the hands to Randall. Randall backs his way. Inside a key jumper. Mid-range. Off the back rim. No good. Rebound picked up for Brunson for Dallas. Brunson has the ball. Lobs it into the hands to Luka. Luka defended by Fournier at the right elbow. Backs his way for Luka. Has it, turn around, right block. Hand in the face, and he sticks it. Luka for 2. It's a 1-point game. So Luka so far, half of the points scored for him. He's got 3, and the other one a 3. Made off the step back by Brunson. New York with the ball, top of the key 3. Barrett no good, hit the rim short. Tough shot contested straight away from the top. Luka has it at the right wing. 7.5 left to go in the first. Defended by Fournier, dribbles up. Luka slips past the defense. Too easy right there. Able to get past Mitchell Robinson and scored a bucket. First lead in the night for Dallas. 7:15 left to go in the first. We'll see how the Knicks respond here. Randall has it off a double team. Passes top of the key Fournier. Nice feed. Right wing open. 3. Splash. Alec Burks delivers. New York coming today to shoot the 3 ball. Started out the game with a quick 3. One by Fournier, now a 3 made by Burks. Under 7 minutes left to go in the first. Luka, step back jumper straight away. Couldn't connect though, it hit the rim short. Defensive rebound pulled down by Randall. Randall with the ball. Dribbles to the free throw circle. Swings it out into the hands to Burks. Burks towards his left around the perimeter. Bounce pass right elbow Randall off a double team. Top, Burks, outside of Barrett. Barrett turns the corner, drives, puts one up and draws the foul. 2 shots coming up at the free throw line after the timeout by RJ Barrett. 10-8 to score, 6.5 left to go in the first. As Luka able to get a bucket for Dallas, took the lead briefly, but New York with a big response by Burks with a 3. Last made bucket able to take the lead back. Head to the first timeout tonight, 10-8. Oof, Tottenham fans and Chelsea fans fighting outside Uncle Pizzle's house today. Stay safe there, man. Yeah, I saw that Xavier's trailing against Villanova. They were getting crushed at one point. Villanova was doubling them in that game. We're going to take a look right now. Scoreboard updates throughout the NBA and college hoops. Celtics looking good. We'll see if they sustain it. Jaylen Brown, 20 points. 51-39 Boston with 4:49 left to go before halftime. See what happens when the offense clicks. Good things happen, and it's just been offensively. They've been a nails on chalkboard this season. For the Celtics, they've been tremendous defensively. They've had sparks of defense with their physicality down low. They are a tough defense, but they haven't got it constant this season. That's been the problem, is consistent defense from them. Sixers Hornets tied up at 46. The Wizards lead the Magic 48-35. What a start for the Hawks. They lead the Heat 16-9. What's good, Malika? Welcome to the stream. They think the Grizzlies going to make it deep into the playoffs this year. I think they got a good chance. They're dangerous. Grizzlies right now on the rise. They're looking like last year's version of the Atlanta Hawks, but breaking out right now in the regular season, going on a big winning streak. Xavier's making it a close game now against Villanova. At one point, the score was 34-17 Villanova. Now it's a 7-point game. 45-38 Villanova. 13.5 in the second half. LSU looking great tonight, leading Florida 36-30 at the end of the first. Duke leading Wake Forest 32-29. Michigan State only up by 3 at halftime over Minnesota. So a lot of games going on. Surprising start here is Georgia leading at the half by 1 over Mississippi State. And UCF looking good. They lead Memphis 34-27. Notre Dame beating Clemson 39-22. So yeah, if Vaughn was in the stream, he'd be loving that one. Right now, the result of that Notre Dame Clemson team, that Notre Dame team is way too talented to be dropping games against Clemson. That's a home game for Notre Dame. They got multiple seniors in the team, and right now they're looking good. What's good? Welcome in, Christian, on the stream. Great game we got so far here in the early going. Yeah. That was a huge shock. No playoff experience going in for Phoenix, and they got red hot too late in the year. So we come back from the timeout. RJ Barrett. Both of the free throws are good. 12-8 New York. 6.5 left to go in the first. Dallas with the ball. Brunson dribbles up, inside, slips past the defense, missed the layup too high off the glass. Defensive rebound, pull down for the Knicks. Randall receives the bounce pass, defended by Luka 1-on-1. Randall backs his way, inside to Keon Luka. Swings it out to the left wing, 3 in the air, connecting. And that is now 15-8 the scores New York leads. Alec Burks, second made 3 tonight, part of an 8-zip run for the Knicks. Dallas with the ball, Luka. At the left baseline, moves it out right corner, Finney Smith. Finney Smith floats one up off the right block, no good. Offensive rebound picked up by Powell to the top. Brunson has it now, burst of speed right down the lane. That is too easy. Put him on turbo mode right there for Jalen Brunson. Just a clear pathway. No defender came out in front of him, and Brunson was able to see that trail and score. Randall has the ball at the left elbow, dribbles up, takes a tough shot. Wow, connects. Hand in the face, contested by Maxi Kleber, able to connect for 2 for Julius Randle. Approaching the 5-minute mark left to go in the first. Luka, kick out, right corner, 3. Finney Smith, no good. Off the back rim, misses. Defensive rebound, pull down for the Knicks. Barrett, now with the ball, driving. Down the lane on Powell, stripped. Underneath the hoop, and it goes out of bounds. Clock will stop with 4:53 in the first. It's going to be New York inbound coming up. Burks, the inbound passer. Gives it out to the right corner to Barrett. Nerlens Noel, first time in the game tonight for New York. Moves it over to Randall. Randall crossover defended by Finney Smith. Dribbles inside. Now passes over to Barrett. Down the lane. Floats one up. Noel gets it. Deflected and denied. It is Kleber who picks up the big denial right there. Inside the key. Finney Smith gets past one defender. Drives. And fouled. 2 shots coming up at the free throw line. It's Alec Burks who picks up the blocking foul. Clock will stop. 4:28 left to go in the first. First shot is good. This is a crazy stat, but the Bengals haven't won a playoff game since 1990. And the team that they beat in the playoffs doesn't even exist anymore. The Houston Oilers. Last year we saw Cleveland win a playoff game. I think either way, I think that's going to be a terrific game between the Raiders and the Bengals. Layup down the lane, good for New York. 7-point lead again. Hardaway, quick 3, no good off the back iron. Defensive rebound pulled down by Fournier for New York. Over to Randall, past midcourt. Randall backs his way at the left block. Puts up the shot, tough one, and drops it down over Finney Smith. Largest lead tonight by New York. 21-12 under 4 minutes left to go. I've got the Bengals on Sunday, actually. Nice layup, driving right baseline. Wrap around and scores is Finney Smith. I've got it as a close game. I've got Cincinnati 27-24. Over to the top, Fournier pump fake. Dribbles towards his left. And the reach and fall committed around the perimeter. It's assessed to Dallas. Amando quickly checks into the game for the first time tonight. He inbounds it over to Randall. Randall, step back three in the air. Splash as he connects. Up to double digits, the score lead for New York, 24-14. Underneath the hoop, driving right baseline and lost the handle. It gets kicked out of bounds though by Barrett. It will stay Dallas possession. Yeah, I've got the Cardinals over the Rams too. Both of those teams have been struggling. Matthew Stafford with the turnovers. But the Cardinals have been better on the road this year. 3-point shot straight away. Open. Drops down from Maxi Kleber. It's a huge 3-point shot at this stage of the game early on. 3 minutes left to go in the first. Knicks with the ball. Top of the key quickly. Dribbles towards his right. Swings it out to the top to Randall. Pump fake. Drives. Down the lane. Kick out right corner. Barrett. Pump fake. Create space. Jumper. Air ball. Had a nice look but rushed the jumper. Brunson over to Kleber. Back into the hands to Brunson. Kleber sets the pick. Brunson dribbles up to the free throw circle. I think he was expecting Kleber to roll down. He didn't though. 2.5 left to go in the first. Brunson has it. Top of the free throw circle. Takes the jumper. 18-footer as he drills that one. 24-19. Huge shot right there with a hand in the face by Jalen Brunson, and he's off to a tremendous start tonight. Brunson with 7, the top scorer. Lucas got 5. And a missed 3 by New York. Dallas will take it up the court. Brunson gives it off to Hardaway. Hardaway swings it out left wing. Finney Smith, extra pass, left corner. Open 3, Kleber around the rim and out. Goes right back to the Knicks. Knicks have it at the top with Fournier. Fournier, pump fake. Gives it outside quickly. Moves it over to Fournier. Fournier dribbles into the key. Takes a tough shot and connects on that one. Hand in the face, contested by Kleber, and drops it through for 2. Yeah, hope so there, that the Patriots can make it close. What team am I picking at all? I've got the Bucks once again to repeat. I've got the Bucks and the Bills in the Super Bowl. If right now it looks like, as we're going to take a timeout from action here, 26-19 the score. Minute 28 left to go in the first half as the Knicks lead by 7. But if it snowed, if it was going to snow in Buffalo on Sunday, I would have taken the Patriots again. It's Mac Jones' first playoff game. I don't think much is going to change between 7-degree weather. It's only going to be like 10 to 15 mile per hour winds in Buffalo this week. And Josh Allen played out of his mind last time against the Patriots. Devin Singletary started to break out lately too. If the Bills get on top early, it's going to be tough to play from behind. I've got the Mavs tonight in this one. Welcoming Jack City in the stream. He's got the Knicks all day. Erwin, welcome to the stream from the Philippines. Thanks so much for joining in. Wow, Celtics blowing one open right now. Halftime score 54-49. It was a Celtics 12-point lead at one point, 51-39, and now it's a 5-point lead as they go in the half. Hornets lead the Sixers. Wow, what a run by the Hornets right there, 64-50. And Wizards lead the Magic 52-43. Yeah, yep, Saturday there. I meant, yeah, 7, yeah, it's supposed to be 7 degrees in Buffalo on Saturday night. It's only supposed to be like 10 to 15 mile per hour wind gusts. If it was like what it was the first time, like 50 mile per hour wind gusts, that would be crazy. But I think that would favor the Patriots. Also, I've been hearing that Buffalo has been practicing indoors. So I mean, you can't, of course you can't count out Belichick and the Patriots. I think it all depends on Josh Allen, how he plays. And he has struggled sometimes when it's been below 25-degree temperatures. And he was playing on an insane level the last time they met up in Foxborough. So right now we're just in the timeout. If you guys are new in the stream, hit that thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring that notification bell as well. If you guys would like to be notified here, future live streams I do cover. Couple close games for college basketball right now. Michigan State leads Minnesota 36-35. And then LSU leading Florida 36-30. Duke up by 10 over Wake Forest. So we get back to action. Knicks with a possession. Up by 7. Turnaround jumper mid-range. And that goes down for R.J. Barrett. He's been playing great lately. What's good behind the Eric fan? Welcome back in, man. Yeah, they've been struggling lately for the Patriots. Big thing for them coming up on Saturday night. Get ahead, stay ahead. They have to control the game from being ahead, because once they get behind, it gets tougher for them, because they're just not strong with the passing game. Out on the break, New York throwing it down with a right-handed jam. R.J. Barrett having a nice night so far. Back-to-back buckets by RJ. Throws it down out in transition. He's got 8, the top scorer in the game for New York. 3-point shot taken. At the corner, there's a foul assessed too. So it'll be a New York foul from the corner. So it was defending the shot attempted by Finney Smith. Wow. Julian Edelman put 100K in the Bucks Pats Super Bowl right there. Oh, man. Would love to see that one. Luka at the line. So it's actually Luka the one with the ball that was attempting the shot who got fouled. First one is good. Oh, man, sorry to hear that Christian's doing online school. So sorry to hear that, man. Yeah, things getting crazy lately. Second free throw is good for Luka. They only got 2 at the line. 30 seconds left to go in the first. New York has the ball. Quickly. Defended on the outside by Bullock. Picks up by Randall. Quickly dribbles towards his left to the top. Takes the 3-point shot. Off the mark, no good. Tipped up offensive rebound. Randall stayed with it, but then lost it in the key. It's stolen away by Dallas. It was number 9, Moses Brown, former Oklahoma City Thunder player from last year, got the steal. Luka at the top, step back 3 in the air, off the rim short, and that will close it out at the end of the first quarter. 30-21, strong start for the Knicks. R.J. Barrett, he leads all the scores for the Knicks so far. He's got 8 points. Doing a great job spreading it throughout the lineup. 7 by Randall. 6 by Burks, 5 by Fournier, 4 by Robinson. What's good, Brian? Welcome back to the stream, man. It's closing out on quarter number 1. If you guys are new, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Going to be going into the second quarter in a couple minutes from now. Both of these teams have been solid as far as this going into this matchup today. New York's particularly on their home court lately. They've won the last 4 straight games in a row, even though they're 1 game below 500. And Dallas out on a big roll themselves. They won the last 6 straight. Yeah, that's actually a tough road for anybody to knock off the Packers, because everyone's gonna have to go through Lambeau. And a lot of the teams out in the NFC, basically like warm climate teams. Three of the teams are from the NFC West. The Niners, the Niners, the Rams, and the Cardinals, who all made it into the playoffs, and they'll have to go through Green Bay, and then Tampa Bay, Philadelphia, which would have to go through Tampa Bay first. That's like the only one that's like used to the cold weather, and then Dallas in a dome environment. So for any other opposing team, that's a tough road to go through Lambeau, especially with this time of year with the weather up here lately. It's been crazy. Like there's been a lot of like cold weather fronts that's bringing like 10-degree temperatures below zero. Yeah, make sure to vote in the poll if you guys haven't already done so as well. We're going to start out the second quarter in a couple minutes from now. Wow. UCF leading Memphis 47-28 in the second half. This Memphis team is like a seesaw every single week. That's impressive what LSU has done. LSU leading Florida 44-30. LSU's ranked at number 12, and they're without their top playmaker, point guard Xavier Pinson tonight. So we start out the second quarter. Dallas with a quick 2, getting to the rim. Quickly takes it past the half-court logo, gives the ball into the hands to Quinn and Grimes. 5 in the court for the Knicks. Quickly Grimes, Obi Toppin, R.J. Barrett, and Nerlens Noel. Around the perimeter, it was bobbled by Quickly. Able to get it back, though, and it's out to the top to Barrett. Moves it outside to Grimes. Takes the 3, no good. Tipped from Noel to Grimes for the offensive rebounds. Back out to Quickly, gonna slow it down. 8 on the shot clock for New York. Quickly able to get past the pick, dribble up to the free throw circle. 3 in the shot clock. Quickly inside with a left hand, and they will get the bucket. Count the goaltend. It will be a score by Emmanuel Quickly for 2. Goaltending call committed by Moses Brown of Dallas. So once again, New York goes up by 9. Dallas with a possession and got a collision right inside the 3-point arc as Hardaway Jr. goes down. Bullock, Luka, Tim Hardaway Jr., Moses Brown, and Josh Green. That's the 5 in the court currently for Dallas as the inbound gets deflected out of bounds by New York. Dallas inbound underneath their own hoop. Luka, the inbound passer, gives it out left baseline into the hands to Hardaway. Bounce pass into the hands to Luka. Backs his way to Quickly. At the left block, moves it outside. THJ fires away from 3. Around the rim and out. Tapped off the glass by Brown. Defensive rebound pulled down by Barrett. Here goes Barrett driving. Lost the handle. Picked up from behind with a steal by Josh Green. Dallas comes out with the ball. Luka, pass midcourt. 10.5 left to go in the second. Luka at the top, defended by Barrett. Dribbles at the left wing, now up. Luka, skip pass right corner. Bullock moves it outside to Hardaway. Drives right down the lane, lays it up, and contacted as he'll go to the line and shoot 2 for THJ. Clock will stop, 10:21 left to go in the second. Tough take right there, Tim Hardaway Jr. receiving the pass in the outside perimeter. Able to attack to get to the rim and draw the foul. Yeah, that'd be a good one right there. If Luka had played back in the day with a prime D Rose. First one is good by Hardaway. Second shot coming up by Tim Hardaway Jr. And that one goes through as well. What's good, Tyrone? Welcome to the stream once again, man. Great game so far. 10:20 left to go in the second quarter. Knicks by 7. New York with a possession. Edge of their half-court logo. Quickly. Moves it outside to Grimes. Passes into the hands to Toppin. Gives it back over the perimeter to Quickly. Dribbles up 15-footer straight away. Off the rim short. Luka comes up with a defensive rebound. At the top of the free throw circle, Luka, spin move again. Defended by Quickly. They give it out left corner. Jumper, deep to Hardaway Jr. And draws another foul. It's before the shot. Assessed on Quickly for a reach-in. Clock will stop with 9:50. Bullock will be the inbound passer. Alec Burks checks into the game. Dallas gets the inbound. Hardaway over to Luka. Luka dribbles, drives down the lane, swings it out left corner to the top. Hardaway takes the 18-foot jumper. Oh, what a shot as he hits it. THJ able to knock it down for a deep 2. 9.5 left to go in the second. Quickly with the ball on the outside, and he will take a timeout. Timeout for Tom Thibodeau and the Knicks. 9.5 left to go in the second. 5-point game. New York on top, 32-27. Yeah, big run for Duke, it looks like. And they're without Coach K tonight. Coach K wasn't coaching tonight. Non-COVID illness was out, but man, Duke smoking Wake Forest 52-34 right now. LSU looking good, and they're without their top point guard Xavier Pinson, who went down against Tennessee. 46-33 LSU on the road at Florida. And that's tough for Florida. Looks like they're in danger of missing the tournament. They had that buzzer beater win over Ohio State back in November, and they've yet to even pull out a conference game so far. Villanova leads Xavier 54-47. Michigan State only up by 4 over Minnesota 46-42. Notre Dame beating down Clemson 50-29. I know if Vaughn was on the stream, he'd be happy with that one. And UCF leading Memphis 50-37. That's for college basketball. Memphis Tigers been all over the place this year. Getting to the NBA scores right now. Celtics Pacers about to start the third quarter. Boston leads 54-49. Jaylen Brown with 20 in the first half. Charlotte about to start the third quarter as they lead by 14 over the Sixers, 64-50. Gordon Hayward with 22 at halftime. Wizards lead the Magic. Close game right now, 56-50. That was not a close game in the first quarter. Wizards doubled more than the Magic score at the end of one. It was 33-16, and it's only a 6-point game currently in the early third. And then the Heat have come from behind. Hawks lead by 1 now, 38-37. Yeah, I remember when Florida was ranked, and then that all of a sudden just got sent down after they lost against Texas Southern. It's the last time they were welcomed back in the top 25. Yeah, I think Florida this year is like 19-12 written all over them for their record. They're usually around that mark, 19-12, 18-12, and like one of the last teams in the bracket. What's good, Chicago Bulls 123? Welcome to stream. I can't on Saturday. Saturday I'm away. On Saturday covering a game in person. Coming up this Saturday. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna have a stream this upcoming weekend because I'm covering 2 games, one Saturday, one Sunday, in person this weekend. I am covering the Bulls game on Friday though against Golden State. It looks like they flexed that one to ESPN. Jamie, welcome back in. Good to hear. DeAndre Hunter back on the court there. Johnny, welcome in. Yeah, big game coming up for Arkansas tonight. Have to win that one indeed. Taking on Missouri. Michael, welcome in here, man. Good game so far tonight. 9.5 left to go in the second. New York gets the inbounds. Quickly had an opening around the perimeter. Instead, created an extra pump fake. He had a chance to shoot the 3. 5 in the shot clock. Moves it outside of Burks. Burks drives on Luka. Puts one up with the right hand. Too strong off the glass. Good contest by Luka. Defensive rebound picked up by Dallas. Luka into traffic. Dribbles. Swiped away. Nice hustle by Quinn Grimes. Put the ball into the wrong hands though. Luka, no look pass. Hardaway. Over to the right corner. Fires it into the hands for a 3. And it drops down for the triple. Coming off the bench for Dallas. That will be Marquise Chris with a 3-point shot, and he just made it. So he puts it to a 2-point game. 8:40 left to go in the second. New York with a possession. A lot of dribbling at the top by Burks. Moves it over to the outside. Grimes sinks down the 3 as he launched it. D. Wade, welcome back to the stream here, man. What a game tonight. 5-point game. 8:20 left to go in the second. Dallas at the top. Josh Green over to Hardaway. Now puts the ball into the hands to Luka. Luka backs his way inside the key. Luka, jumper over Grimes. Too easy right there for Luka. Able to get that one-on-one matchup and worked it in his favor until he got inside the low post and able to deliver. Luka now tonight with 9. 8 minutes left to go before halftime. Knicks with the ball. At the left wing, it's Quickly. Quickly bounce pass off to a cut. Burks, contact, and it will be a blocking foul. It's on Josh Green. 2 shots coming up at the line for Alec Burks of New York. Wow, yeah, that one's surprising. South Florida beating SMU. SMU pulled out a victory, I think it was last week over UCF. Okay, here we go. 17-13 South Florida. That's a road game for them. Tulane right now is the number 2 team in the American. Even though I think they're 1 game below 500 overall for Tulane. They've done a great job in the conference. They're on the road right now at Wichita State. First shot good by Burke. Second one goes down as well. Back to a 5-point game. Wow, Slot King, welcome to the stream here, man. He's going for the upset. Come up this weekend. Going Philly over Tampa Bay. Into the hands to Hardaway. Floats it up over the top, and we have a foul. Quickly holding on to Chris, as that was a mismatch as far as size in the low post. Non-shooting foul. It was on the lob pass at the rim, so it will go back to Dallas with the inbounds. Do I think Pittsburgh has a chance to beat the Chiefs? I would say no. That's another shocking one. Yeah, Goody was in here earlier. Yep, Warren's right there. And I saw Jason, I think last week in a couple of my streams. I think he came by in a Saturday stream extremely late, like when I was wrapping up. As that is good. Score. Luka able to get inside. Slip past the defense, float one up and bank it home. Luka up to 11 for Dallas. 7:20 left to go in the second. Barrett gives it out around the perimeter. Grimes, Burks, bounce pass, left wing 3, launched by Barrett, connects. R.J. Barrett having a nice game tonight. He's got 11, the top scorer for New York. Luka defended by Toppin at the left wing. Passes top of the key Green. Green floats up the shot. 15-footer. Stopped still on the front rim and went back down. Could not drop it through. But it'll be Josh Green shooting 2 coming up at the charity stripe. Yeah, St. Joe's had pulled off a big victory at Richmond a few weeks ago. They crushed Richmond. That team's moving on up. And Rhode Island's played against Davison. They almost beat Davison on Saturday. Davison's out too. Basically, it's just them right now in the A-10. Based on everybody keeping on dropping games. St. Bonaventure just barely got by LaSalle yesterday. Second shot missed at the line. Five-point game, 6:45 left to go before half. Lob over the top. Mitchell Robinson missed the alley-oop jam. It goes right back to Dallas. Green passes over to Luka on the outside. And we have a foul. It's on transition. And it's called on Dallas for an offensive foul. Assessed to Marquise Chris. Game clock will stop. 6:42 left to go in the second. We'll see if Chris stays in the game right now as he picks up a personal foul. He'll head towards the bench now for Dallas. Burks will be the inbound passer. New York has the basketball. Burks, Barrett, Randall. Robinson and Grimes. Shovel pass left corner 3. Taken by Quinn and Grimes. And he drops it through. New York making their threes tonight. Quinn and Grimes, his second perimeter triple of the game. They're 7 for 13. 53% from the outside. Dallas with the ball. At the top, defended by Robinson. 1-on-1 is Luka. Luka, step back 3 in the air. This time switched by Randall off the front rim, no good. Rebound picked up by Barrett. Barrett pushing tempo. Bounce pass into the hands of Randall. Swings it over. Underneath, and Barrett missed the mark. Had a great look at it at the right block and sent it over the rim, sailing, no good. Luka with a defensive board. Luka, cross-court feed into the hands of Kleber. Open 3, launching. And no good, off the mark. Defensive rebound pulled down for New York. Knicks by 8, they have the ball. Chance to go up by double digits here with a made shot. Inside the low post, Robinson, and he gets fouled. Clock will stop. 5:39 left to play before half. Yeah, been a great game tonight for the Knicks. Tyler, welcome back in. Muhammad, welcome in. I've got Chicago tonight. Evan Fournier going to be the inbound passer. Yeah, Charlotte might go on a big winning streak themselves. They just won back-to-back against Milwaukee, their last 2 prior. Right corner baseline, Jay. Evan Fournier lines it up and connects. Double-digit lead for the Knicks. Dallas with a possession. Green drives, attacks down the lane, left-handed finishes. He scores up and in off the backboard. Approaching the 5-minute mark left to go. Or that is number 0, actually, Sterling Brown, who just got the score. At the left wing, Burks, bounce pass down the lane. Nice shovel, Randall. Into the hands to Robinson, who dunks it down at the rim. Back up by 10 once again for New York. New York starting to move the ball around. Getting shots right at the rim. And that's been the key go-to. Also making their threes as well. On the outside, Kleber hands it off to Sterling Brown. And they move it over into the hands to Brunson. And away in the ball screen, it's an offensive foul committed by Dallas. Turnover by the Mavs. The ball goes back to the Knicks. What's good? Josh in the stream. Welcome in. Taking Dallas tonight. 4.5 left to go in the second. Randall. Step back jumper. 15-footer straight away. Hand in the face. No good off the mark. Defensive rebound pulled down by Brunson. Brunson takes it past half court for Dallas. Brunson at the free throw circle. Dribbles up. Floats it up on 1 foot. That goes down for 2 by Jalen Brunson. Big time shot right there. Off of 1 foot. And able to deliver in the key. Brunson up to 9. 4 for 5 shooting. Bounce pass from Barrett to Randall. Randall has it at the left elbow. Jab step, jumper, deep two, and missed over Kleber around the rim and out. Sterling Brown with a defensive rebound. Sends it off to Brunson. Swings it out to the left wing. Left baseline dribble Brown. Dumps it out underneath Kleber. Puts one up. Blocked by Randall. And the Knicks come away with the basketball. It's Fournier who takes it past midcourt. Fournier dribbles to the top. Takes the three-point shot straight away. Too strong off the mark. Rebound back to Dallas. Finney-Smith gives it on the outside. Open three transition. Brown. No good off the back rim. Defensive rebound pulled down for Robinson for New York. Knicks with a possession less than 3.5 minutes before halftime. Little floater. Inside the key, miss no good for Robinson. Back goes the rebound with Dallas. Brunson. Pass. Down the lane. Sterling Brown finishes. Up and in off the glass. Counted and one. Out on transition. Jalen Brunson. Beautiful bounce pass feet ahead. And Sterling Brown able to cash it home for two. Playing through the contact right there. That is a tough bucket. 3:16 left to go before halftime. We get a ball game. One shot coming up at the free throw line for Brown, and he drops it down. Jalen Brunson had started tonight in this game. Burks moves outside of Barrett. Catch and fire three at the right wing. Hit the rim. Short tipped up. Defensive rebound pulled down by Brown. Outlet pass into the hands to Finney-Smith. Wasn't under the rim though. Gives it outside Kleber. No good. Missed the three. Off the mark. Pulled away in the rebound. That is Barrett who picks up the defensive board. Here's Randall attacking down the lane and scoring. Julius Randall in the low post for two. Count it and one. He'll head to the free throw line. As we'll take a timeout on the court here, working his way on Maxi Kleber, who picks up the blocking foul. What a game tonight. Knicks have led basically basically the entire matchup tonight. The Mavs led at a brief moment by 1 point, but the Knicks have been up. Some parts of this game they've been up as many as 11 points, but it's been a range between 5 and 7. Most likely. If you guys are new in the stream, hit that thumbs up, spike that like, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell as well. If you guys would like to be notified here, future live streams I do cover in the channel. Yeah, Jalen Brunson started almost half of the games this year. Or actually, he has just over half. 21 of 39 he has started for the season. Yeah, it's probably going to be Tyler Hero. Yeah, Tyler's got a good pointer here. Bill's been on the stream for a long time. If you're interested in a mod man, I can definitely hit you up on one. Well deserving of one. So yeah, just feel free to let me know. But if you like one, feel free. I can hit you up on one there, Bill. Celtics looking good right now. They lead by 16 over the Pacers, 74-58. Hornets lead the Sixers. Sixers trying to come on back. 72-65 to score as Charlotte leads midway through the third. Wizards once again starting to pull away against the Magic, 77-64. And the Heat have taken the lead. They were down early against the Hawks. Miami comes back. They lead at halftime, 56-51. Looks like the Rockets Spurs will tip off a couple minutes from now. Cavs and Jazz at the top of the hour. Yeah, definitely, man. You earned it for sure. So welcome in Bill onto the mod squad, everybody. Monster Gamai on the stream. Welcome on board. Yeah, they've been making this a game right now. Wow. I'm looking into a couple updates for college. I know Vegas had posted earlier that Xavier's making it a game against Villanova. That is true. 14 seconds left to go. Villanova trying to hold on. The score there is 60-58 Villanova. We'll keep you guys posted on that one. And then Michigan State is trailing at home against Minnesota, 53-52. Minnesota by 1, still above 9 minutes left to go in that game. Kenny, welcome in, taking the Knicks. Ben wants Julius Randle for both Williamses of the Celtics. That would not look good for Boston, though, in my opinion. Robert Williams, he has been able to stay healthy this year, and he has broken out. He's such a physical big man. I feel like the Celtics feed off of his energy. It's been kind of like a seesaw season this year for Julius Randle. Offensively, though, he's not the top option, and he's having a lot of things asked from him this year. His numbers have taken a dip offensively. Get back to action, 2.5 left to go in the second. 7-point lead. Also, New York's in the bonus. And Dallas commits the turnover. That is number 6 of the game. New York taking the care of the basketball really well, just 3 turnovers. Knicks have it at the top. Fournier gets the ball at the left wing. Moves it outside to Randle. Jab step as he works on Finney-Smith. Randle inside the post. Moves it outside to Barrett. Barrett back over to Randle. Randle floats up a shot. That's out of control right there. Off the side of the glass, no good. Looking for the call. Seeing where the official was, as here's a skip pass. Luka left corner over to Brunson at the left wing. Brunson gives it outside to Kleber. Hand off to Brunson. 12 on the shot clock. Brunson right down the lane. He got deflected up there. And Nerlens Noel with a rejection. Fournier calling for the ball cross court, had an opportunity on the transition. Instead, Randle dribbles up inside, tried to get position, and he got fouled. And it will be 2 more coming up at the free throw line for Julius Randle. 1:42 left to go before halftime. Randle tonight with 9. Looking to see if he can finally hit a free throw tonight. Just missed the and 1 opportunity after the timeout. First shot by Randle, that drops through. So big defensive game so far. And that's what both of these teams have been known for this season. Just the difference in this game has been the threes. New York has made 7 as a team, 46% from the outside. The Mavs are struggling, 17% from 3, just 3 for 17. And that's what Dallas is missing, is a perimeter shooter. Great defensive team. They limited Golden State in the game last week to shoot the ball low percentage from 3, but tonight the Knicks have been able to get open shots from the outside right from the start of this game as Luka turns it over, intercepted into the key by Burks. Dribbles out to the top, takes the 3-point shot, missed it, had a good look, and then Randle couldn't keep track of it as he swatted it out of bounds. Yeah, Jaylen Brown having a huge game. Thanks so much for the update there, Jamie. Minute 10 left to go before half. Brunson gives it over to Kleber to the outside into the hands to Luka. Luka at the top. And the clock will stop. Looks like it's a reach-in foul committed on around the perimeter. It's going to be assessed to Nerlens Noel as he looks up on the review board right now. And this will be 2 shots to the line for Luka. 1:07 left to go before halftime. First shot for Luka, and that's good. Second one, missed the rim short. Deflected out. And referees will say it's Dallas ball. They'll get it again. So Dallas gets the inbound to Bullock to the outside. Kleber pump fake, swings it out to the top. Brunson dribbles, floats it up around the rim, no good, but Luka gets the tip in. It's been through this range tonight. They've got it to a 5-point game, a 6-point game, which is now currently. It's been around that range between 5 to 8. As many by 11, they've been down. Randall, spin move, Viper, swings to that left corner three. Evan Fournier, he is dangerous. And he is money, dropping down the 3-ball. Back to a 9-point lead. 35 seconds left to go before half. Luka backs his way. Turnaround jumper to left block. Off the mark, no good. Rebound picked up defensively by Noel. Now it's off to Randall. Randall at the left baseline. He's defended one-on-one by Kleber inside the post. Moves it out to Burks. Burks dribbles up and he gets fouled. Luka, the one who picks up the personal foul. 2 shots coming up at the line by Alec Burks. Wow, Villanova wins by 1 point over Xavier. Credit to Xavier for coming on back in that game. 64-63 final score. At one point, Villanova was leading. I think the score was 34-17. First shot at the line, Alec Burks connects. That's a good win for Villanova because home court this year. A lot of the takeaways from this game is that home court is so important. Second shot's good, which right now Duke's without Coach K. He's out for the game, non-COVID illness. So John Shire stepping in, the new head coach next year in place of Coach K, filling in tonight. And Duke's winning by 19 over Wake Forest. 5 seconds left to go before halftime. Pass underneath down the lane. Luka missed a wide open layup. New York, half court heave at the horn with a 3. Comes up short. And we close it out going to halftime and the Knicks by 11. Tied for their largest lead of the game. Luka had 14 in the first half, the top scorer for Dallas. Needs his teammates to step up though. 9 points by Jalen Brunson. Other than that, the front court not existent tonight in scoring for the Mavs. Dorian Finney-Smith 4 points. Maxi Kleber with 3. Both of them combining to shoot the ball just 2 for 10 from the floor between Finney-Smith and Kleber at the half. And then Dwight Powell yet to attempt a shot so far. He's scored no points as we go in the half. So it's been Dallas through their guard play so far. Luka and Brunson combining for 21. Or combining for 23 out of the 56 as we enter halftime. And then for New York, playing as a team together. 4 players, that's starters in double-figure scoring entering halftime. Julius Randle having a strong game tonight, bouncing back. He's got 11 points. 11 points by R.J. Barrett. 10 points each by Evan Fournier, Alec Burks. And it's 56-45, New York at the half. Difference maker in this game has been the 3-point shots. Evan Fournier made the first basket of the night. He took a 3 off the screen and drilled it down. And New York's playing well from the perimeter. 8 for 18, 47% from the outside. Dallas as a team is shooting dreadful in the first half from 3-point range. Just 3 for 17 at 18% so far. So it's been a tough night with the threes tonight for Dallas. They're struggling as far as finding like a sharp shooter on their team for the Mavs because they're at the bottom pack in the NBA in 3-point shooting percentage. The Knicks are a better team from the outside than they are inside. New York's one of the bottom teams. I believe they're 28th in 2-point shooting, which when I've got to cover them a couple times this season, New York's been going iso ball, a lot of deep twos, but today they've adjusted, they've gone to the rim, and that's been a difference maker helping them out in this game. And points in the paint is even, 20-20 for points in the paint at half. If you guys are new in the stream, hit that thumbs up, spike that like, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell if you guys would like to be notified future live streams. And make sure to vote in the poll, as I'll close out the poll sometime near the late stage of halftime. Wow, Celtics really turning it on against the Pacers now, 85-66. Jaylen Brown with 28 points. Hornets looking good as well, leading the Sixers 85-69. Couple other scores as we enter halftime here. Heat lead the Hawks at half, 56-51. And then Rockets over the Spurs early on, 16-12 Houston. Wizards up over the Magic, 85-76. Yo, I'll put in that link into the chat if anybody's interested. Got some pretty cool stuff out there in the merchandise site. Feel free to check it out if you guys would like short sleeve shirts, long sleeve shirts, iPhone cases, pillows, stickers, sweatshirts. If anybody's interested, check that out. That link is posted now in the chat, also in the description below this video. Yep, mod calendars. Mr. March for Goody coming up for March Madness a couple months from now. So Villanova's knocked off Xavier. Taking a look at some of the college scores, 64-63. Nova beat Xavier by 1. Michigan State in a tight one over Minnesota, 63-60. Much closer game than the last time the two met in Minnesota. Duke leading Wake Forest by 13, 67-54. Impressive lead for Notre Dame. They lead Clemson 69-54. A lot of close games for college tonight. Mississippi State leads Georgia. This game's more of a blowout, 82-65. I'm going to see if I can get that Memphis Tigers score up. So UCF was winning that one. And, yeah, they're still winning. 5 minutes left to play. UCF by 10, 66-56. What's good, Jay Ramirez? Welcome back in, man. Yeah, I feel like they've got the defense for Dallas. Just the missing piece for them is they're just missing perimeter shooters on their team. And also, like, another, like, legit number 2 scoring threat that can play aside Luka. That could be a proven number 2 player in the team. Worldwide in the stream, welcome in, taking the Knicks tonight. Oh, man, sorry to hear that, Jay Ramirez. Sending my thoughts out to you there, bud. Yeah, tests are hard to come by. I was actually home from work all last week because my mom tested positive last week, and we had no clue. My whole family works in the school district, so they got their testing kits last week, and then they took the test the day before they went back, but hers came back with a C and a T line, and my dad's and sister's both came back negative, so I had to stay home last week, and I took 2 tests. Both of them came back negative. Hopefully things start to get better really soon. So right now, Providence is on quarantine right now because they had their game against Creighton yesterday postponed. And it's unfortunate for any team that has players or their team that has to miss time. Say if this isn't solved by March Madness, there's going to be a big problem. If this is still going on by time of the conference tournaments, where teams have to pull out of the conference tournaments because of problems within their team, with cases within the school, that's going to be a big issue. Because that's what happened last year to quite a bit of teams. Because I remember last year Duke had pulled out of the ACC tournaments. They would have most likely had to win out or go to the ACC tournament final to get that at-large bid, which they pulled out, and then they didn't receive the at-large bid. But we saw that last year with one team. It's unfortunate. It was VCU last year that didn't get to play in the tournament, and Oregon had the victory given to them because VCU had cases on their team entering the March Madness bubble. So hopefully things start to get better. Yeah, I think it started to go through most of the NFL, most of the teams. I remember when Joe Burrow, like just less than a month ago, he was like, Cincinnati's done a great job because the lack of nightlife in Cincinnati, but it's all over the place. And he had to miss the last game because of it, and a couple of his teammates, key players as well, had to miss their last game because of that, because it caught up to Cincinnati. It's just unfortunate. Yeah, I think they got to do it for March Madness. I feel like for a bubble. I think they need to start thinking that way for March Madness. I think we should be fine most likely by NBA playoff time in April, but March Madness and our conference tournaments, they really have to look towards one early March for college hoops, and then into March Madness, because it's just unfortunate, because that's on college campus. Like if you have all the students back in the classroom, who knows? Who knows who you've been next to, especially when you have, if there's college courses that are in person with like 300 lecture room hall classes with student athletes going to those classes. You don't know who you've been in those classes with. What's good, Boyette on the stream? Welcome in. Charles in the channel, welcome on board. Great game right now as we're at halftime, 56-45 at the half in favor of New York. New York's been playing extremely well in their home court. They won the last 4 straight games that they have played at home dating back to December. And then Dallas has won the last 6 straight games in a row, trying to make it 7. Yeah, as far as like, I think the NFL playoffs should be good, because I feel like a lot of the teams had that problem around Christmas time where their rosters were getting depleted with multiple players who were put in the health and safety protocol. Because the NFL, all the professional sports leagues have access to testing where it's just running rampant through our country. Like, so many people were probably exposed or had it that didn't even know that they had it, that the numbers are so much more, but so many people didn't even realize that they had it, and the sports leagues have access to that because they're testing every day. So that's why we saw, like, around Christmas time that there were teams like the Browns who had like 20 plus players out at one point. The Saints had a ton of players out. Washington had a bunch of players out. And there hasn't been like a ton of players lately. Cincinnati was the one who dealt with it last week. Let's see what we got right here. Rockets game going on against the Spurs. Yes, Houston up over San Antonio 27-23. Wow, the Heat looking good. 8-zip run to start out the third quarter. Miami up over the Hawks 64-51. And Miami was the underdog tonight in that game. I was shocked to see that. I think they were a 3-point underdog at Atlanta. Atlanta not yet in the play-in round right now with their standings. They're at number 12 in the East. And the Hawks are 1 game below 500, 8-9 at home. The Heat are over 500 on the road, 13-11. So I was shocked to see that the Hawks were actually the favorites going into tonight in that matchup. Yeah, definitely. Staying in shape is a big thing. Staying in shape, eating a lot of healthy foods helps out, especially like if there's like foods high in like certain types of vitamins that help out, because there's like certain foods that help boost the immune system. Yeah, we were shocked to find out when my mom had the positive test last week, and my mom didn't have any symptoms last week, and she's in her 60s. My dad wasn't feeling well the week prior, but we couldn't get a test for him, and we weren't sure if it was from being run down from work. But now we're assuming that he probably tested positive around Christmas, because there was a night that he wasn't feeling well and he passed out, and luckily he was fine. He only passed out for a couple seconds, but he started to feel like shivery and dizzy and cold for like a couple hours on the time, and then he started to get better, but he rested like all Christmas Day. What would I say? Mavs' weakness? That would be 3-point shooting for Dallas. They're struggling tonight from the outside. Yeah, they're a really good defensive team for Dallas. Solid on the defensive side. Offense, though, I feel like they just need to give Luka some more help with another player who can be able to be the solidified number 2 option to play aside with Luka on the court. It's going to be interesting to see what they do in the offseason for Dallas, because last year there was all the drama with Porzingis. Porzingis isn't even playing tonight. He's had, for so many years now, question marks with his availability. He just can't stay healthy in the court. Talented player. His production numbers have dropped down, though, throughout the last couple of years. And tonight, just not available. We get back to action, 56-45 to score. Brunson moves the ball into the hands to Luka. Dallas going right to left in the court. Luka backs his way on Fournier at the left block. Moves it over to the right wing. Pump fake Brunson, dribbles up. Gives it out to the top. Open 3 straight away. Kleber. He has money on it at the top of the key. Maxi Kleber with a big triple. New York by 8. Knicks first possession to start out quarter number 3. At the left elbow, Barrett takes the jumper. That goes right through the pipe as he connects. RJ Barrett having a solid night. RJ top scorer for New York. He's up to 13. 1 minute through the third. Powell on the outside, and he gets fouled. It's going to be a reach and poked in the face by Mitchell Robinson. First personal foul by the Knicks in the second half. Yeah, that's interesting. Sun vitamin there. Really interesting. Sun can help you out a ton going outside. Luka took a jumper. He banked it. Wanted to count it. They will not count the bucket right now, though. It was before the shot the foul occurred, according to the refs. And it will be Jalen Brunson who gets sent to the free throw line. So the foul was away from the ball. It wasn't on a shot that Luka attempted. One shot by Brunson. That is good. And Dallas will get the ball back. Elaine, welcome in. I took Dallas tonight. Low scoring game. I took Dallas 101-95. Inbound goes to Brunson. Bounce pass into the hands to Luka. Luka defended at the right elbow by Barrett. Luka dumps it out inside off of a double team. Powell count it, and he draws the foul. Dwight Powell for 2. And that's his first attempted shot of the game. And it happens 25 minutes and 14 seconds into action in the third quarter. 10:46 left to go in the third. One free throw coming up by Dwight Powell, and no good, too strong off the back rim. New York takes it past midcourt. Burks hands it out around the perimeter. Barrett puts it into the hands of Randall. Randall defended by Luka 1-on-1. Dribbles up to the right block. Randall backs his way on Luka. 8 on the shot clock. Turnaround jumper. Hand in the face. Off the front rim. Ripped away in the offensive. Put back with a slam by Mitchell Robinson. Couple big dunks at the rim tonight for number 30 of NYK. Knicks by 9. Brunson at the right wing. Bounce pass into the hands to Luka. Luka defended by Barrett 1-on-1. Luka backs his way. Spin move. Jumper. Off the back rim, no good. Defensive rebound picked away by Randall. Randall takes it past midcourt. Gives it over to Fournier. Turns the corner jumper. 18-footer, but an offensive foul. It's set on the screen. Turned over by the Knicks. Christian, welcome in here, man. Yeah, they've been playing much better lately for Dallas. Luka was a little concerned right there for Luka. He was grabbing his back as he was underneath the Mitchell Robinson slam dunk on the second to last possession by the Knicks. Luka, jumper that time on the follow away, misses again. That's back-to-back missed shots for Luka. 9.5 left to go in the third. New York with the ball, they lead by 9. Burks dribbles, floats up the runner, 15-footer off the front rim, no good, but tipped off the glass and gets it for 2. Mitchell Robinson having himself a couple of solid possessions. A slam dunk and a tip-in for Robinson. He's got double figures with 10. Entire starting 5 for the Knicks tonight has scored at least 10 points. Luka takes a 3 straight away. He's missed 3 straight shots tonight for Dallas. In a row right there. Barrett, jumper at the right elbow, sinks it, and Dallas will call a timeout. This is the largest lead of the game. New York by 13, 9 minutes left to go in the third, and Dallas needs to start drawing something up much better than this and get the whole team involved and not just one player. Going to release the poll results right now. Mavs took the poll. 59-41. Thanks so much all for voting tonight. Young boy in the stream, welcome in. Yeah, Luka was grabbing his lower back after Robinson dunked on him, and Luka just missed 3 straight shots in a row. 2 of them fall-away jumpers at the right baseline, and then missed one at the top of the key. Just needs to get his teammates involved right now. Jalen Brunson's got 10 points, only has attempted 7 shots. Luka's got 14. Luka's attempted 14 shots. Jalen Brunson's pretty efficient. He's got a good mid-range game. So Brunson needs to... I feel like Brunson needs to be more involved offensively coming out of this timeout for Dallas if they want to make it a game. And that front court needs to get going because they haven't tonight. Dwight Powell, just 1 shot, 1 bucket. That's all for Dwight Powell. 6 points by Maxi Kleber, having a tough night, missing 5 shots. And Dorian Finney-Smith just 1 for 4 shooting with 4 points. Have I ever done a boxing match? I actually haven't before. Wow, Miami pulling away. See what we got. 75-53. 19-2 third quarter advantage for the Heat. Wow. Celtics looking like they're going to close it out, pending a miracle by the Pacers, 100-81, midway through the fourth. If you're new in the stream, hit that thumbs up, spike that like, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell as well right now on the timeout. Got a couple links posted in the description of this video. Check them out if anybody's interested. Discord link is down there, along with a Twitter link, merchandise link, also in the description. I'll post that to the chat if anybody's interested. Got some pretty cool stuff out there in the merchandise site. Short sleeve shirts, long sleeve shirts, sweatshirts. Definitely good time of year, especially in the northern U.S. to get some merch with some sweatshirts. Got that on the merchandise site as well. A lot of cool stuff out there. Pillows, stickers, iPhone cases for Android. Feel free to check that out if anybody's interested. And the memberships link is pinned to the chat. That's as low as $1.99 per month. If anybody's interested in becoming a channel member, and all channel members get a shout out at the end of each and every single one of my live streams. Hornets lead the Sixers 94-83. And the Rockets leading the Spurs at the end of the first, putting up 39 for Houston. 39-36 Houston. Knicks getting solid production from their entire starting five tonight. Back to action, 13-point lead, the largest one of the game for New York. With 8:45 left to go. A jumper in the key, missed by Brunson off the front rim. Defensive rebound pulled down by Randall. Randall hands it off to Barrett. 15 on the shot clock. Barrett bounce pass right elbow to Randall. Randall working on Luka, slowing down the clock. Pump fake, dribbles to the free throw circle. Turn around, chance, no. Pass it inside over to Robinson, and he has been lethal at the rim. Largest lead extended for New York. Mitchell Robinson, 2 slam dunks and a putback in the third quarter alone to the first 3 minutes and 45 seconds in the third. Luka double teamed, pass to the corner, intercepted. Alec Burks jumps the route and picks it off. New York slowing down clock again. Randall dribbles, drives on Powell, puts one up and through. Count it, good for 2 and 1 by Julius Randle. 68-51. This is what happens when you play like a team and you get baskets at the rim. And the Knicks are doing that tonight. What's good, Surf? Welcome back to the stream. Things going pretty well. Redemption tonight for Randall. 13 points after scoring just 2 against San Antonio on Monday. Yeah, it seems like Colin Gillespie has been playing college basketball for ages indeed. Same thing with Nate Watson. Free throw is good. Got a lot of super seniors in the Big East. Bryce Aiken from Seton Hall. I thought he was going to be done with his last season at Harvard. That was supposed to be his senior year 2 years ago. Shovel pass underneath Finney Smith, couldn't get it up and through, and he draws the contact in the second chance. So 2 shots coming up at the line. Huge win for LSU tonight. Thanks so much for the update there, Vegas. Wow. 64-58. LSU beats Florida, and Florida is still winless in the SEC. That's a huge win for LSU. First, it's on the road, and second, they're without their point guard tonight, Xavier Pinson, who's one of the top players in the team. Jason, welcome back in, man. Hope all is going well. First shot good. Second shot missed at the line for Finney Smith. 17-point game. Knicks will take a jumper near the perimeter, and Barrett drills it. That's a 3. 20-point lead for New York. 18 tonight for Barrett. Luka dribbles, right block, backs his way on Robinson, tries to create space in the key. Puts one up, blocked by Robinson. Robinson's made a huge impact, saved though by Finney Smith. One dribble, Hardaway. He's going to have to pass, he does, into the hands of Luka. Launches, left wing 3, rattles in. That drops through for the triple. That's a big time 3 by Luka, and that's only the 5th made 3 of the game for Dallas. Just 5 for 20 from the perimeter. At the top, Fournier gives it over to Burks. Lobs it over the top. Robinson with another slam dunk as he throws it down. Mitchell Robinson have a night tonight for the Knicks. Getting dunk after dunk at the rim. He's up to 14. 6:40 left to go in the third. Jumper, left baseline, J. Good as it rolls through for THJ. Knicks by 17. Ball poke loose. Hardaway Jr. picks up the steal. Here they go 2-on-1. Attacking right down the lane and scoring. It is Finney Smith who came up with it and scored. Now they're trying to make this a ball game. Watch to see if the Knicks will keep on playing or burn a timeout. Depending on how their possessions coming up go their way. Randall moves it out to the top to Barrett. Barrett dribbles towards the left, the pick by Robinson. Barrett drives down inside and scores. Left hand up and in off the backboard. Yeah, this is the 5th season for Colin Gillespie. There's a player for Kansas that I believe he's 25 years old and playing. I think it's Jalen Coleman Lance. He had played for Illinois, Iowa State he had played for. I think he played for one other college. A 3 in transition. Fournier, no good, hit rim short. Defensive rebound pulled down by Dallas. They need to start finding baskets if they want to keep it close. Hardaway taking the 3. No good, missed off the mark, and it just hasn't been their game for the perimeter. New York picks up the defensive rebound. 5:20 left to go in the third. Entry pass to the left baseline into the hands to Randall. He backs his way on Brunson. Randall inside the key, puts up the shot mid-range. Jay hits it. 78-59. New York right now has got themselves a 19-point lead. What a game at MSG for the Knicks. Brunson at the left baseline. Defended 1-on-1 by Robinson. Crossover. Swings it out left wing. They'll keep on firing away from the perimeter. Hardaway Jr. misses another one. Barco, welcome in, man. Yeah, Barrett's having a fantastic night. The whole entire starting 5 is getting solid production. Approaching the 4.5-minute mark left to go. That's on Randall. His pass, he swung in off the fingertips. Too fast and a fireball off the fingertips of Barrett out of bounds. Julius Randle tonight, he's got himself 14 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists. RJ Barrett's got 11 points this quarter, top scorer with 22. Dallas gets the inbound. Hardaway Jr.'s missed 2 straight threes in a row. This time makes the pass to Kleber at the top. Hand off to Brunson. Brunson dribbles, jumper, mid-range, and hits it. Jalen Brunson's good from that mark. 15-footer. Goes down to the left elbow. I've got the Bulls over the Nets tonight. So it's actually Chicago who plays Brooklyn tonight, which I've got Chicago. Chicago's at home. Missed jumper off the back rim by Randall. Picked up on the rebound by Brunson. He's pushing tempo. Kick out. Right corner. Bullock launching a 3. Sinks it against his former team. 78-64. That's what happens when you push the ball out in transition and kick it out to the corner. Reggie Bullock takes one and makes one. And that is back-to-back offensive scoring plays being a part of for Jalen Brunson. Exactly what I said during the last timeout. They need to get Brunson involved more. And they started to do so the last 2 possessions. Brunson tonight's been the most efficient scorer for Dallas. 12 points, 5 for 9 shooting. Lucas missed 11 shots, just 6 for 17 shooting. 17 points. And 17 assists by Luke, or 17 attempted shots by Luka with 17 points tonight. But Brunson has got himself 12 points, 5 for 9 shooting, and 4 assists. If you're new in the stream, hit that thumbs up, spike that like, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell as well. If you guys would like to be notified, future live streams I do cover here, play-by-play basketball action, NBA, and college hoop streams. Yeah, that's right. Mark Vital played last year, age of 24. I remember he committed to Baylor back in 2013. That's crazy, because back in 2013, I was a junior going into senior year of high school, I graduated in 2014 from high school. So 2013-2014 school year, that was my senior year. 2012-2013 was my junior year. Yeah, I popped in on John's stream before starting tonight. So I was in there at the start of his stream tonight. What's good, Bartholomew? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, this channel is open to anyone. All fans from all different countries come out and support on the channel. No matter who you are, everybody's accepted. Yeah, Orange Julius. I remember somebody created that account in the Discord. And I don't think that lasted too well with that one. Yeah, he's doing the Bruins game tonight. Bruins been red hot lately. Celtics trying to get something going, and this is going to be a W for Boston. 115-92, 2.5 minutes left to play over the Pacers. Jason Tatum with 33 points. The Celtics are going to get their third straight victory in a row, and that will be tied for their longest win streak this season. Crazy to believe that their longest win streak's only been 3. Tatum with 33. Jaylen Brown's got 34. Dennis Schroeder, they started tonight because Marcus Smart was entering the game due to injury, doubtful. And look what Schroeder can do. 23 points for Schroeder. 7 for 11, making 4 threes. Celtics made 17 threes tonight. It's basically Brown, Schroeder, and Tatum. That's got like all the chunks of the points. So we get back to action. Yeah, it doesn't sound real. Tied for the longest win streak with 3 now coming up. Jumper by Fournier, contested but fouled. And Evan Fournier will head to the line, shoot 2. I thought so for UNC. I hadn't looked into who has the most Final Four appearances in a long time, but I thought it was them. So it was with 20 for UNC. Yeah, that's interesting. So Charlotte willing to move Gordon Hayward for the right deal. He's a really good player. Of course, health is the biggest concern, but they were great. They were great when he was healthy, for Boston, because now it's just Tatum and Brown. That's all. They don't have a 3 scoring option. Brunson dump off to Finney-Smith. Finney-Smith moves it back outside of Brunson. 5 in the shot clock, less than 3 minutes left to go in the third. Crossover, takes the 3-point shot, hit the front rim, and defensive rebound pulled down by Quinn and Grimes in New York. 15-point lead now for the Knicks. Randall has the ball. Spin move, inside the post, tried to swing it over to Noel, and he got knocked down, no call. Turnover committed by New York. Wick, welcome back in. Impressive night tonight for the Knicks. Dallas being held to a low percentage from 3, as that's a miss of the left wing perimeter by Finney-Smith. Just 6 for 27 from the outside. Left corner jumper. Fournier lets it rain and sinks down the triple. They're going to say his foot was on the line. It's a deep 2 for Evan Fournier. He's up to 13. Approaching the 2-minute mark left to play in the third. Mavs with the ball with Kleber. Kleber hands it off to Hardaway Jr. Hardaway Jr. over to Kleber, who gets knocked down on the pick. And the fall committed by New York. Quinn and Grimes, the one who picks up the personal foul. Hit me up in the chat who you guys got in this one tonight. Knicks or Mavs, as we have 2 minutes left to go, quarter number 3. What's good, MXNay? Welcome to the stream. He's taking the Mavs tonight. Bounce pass by Dallas goes out of bounds. They can't have turnovers like those. Just nobody there off to nobody was cutting to the basket. It was just sent on a bounce pass right underneath the rim and out. Minute 45 left to go in the third. Impressive tonight what the Knicks have done. Fournier swings it outside of Burks. Bounce pass to the top into the hands of Randall. Randall defended 1-on-1 by Finney-Smith. Backs his way. He's on a mission. Lost the handle by Randall. Here goes the steal by Hardaway. Swings it over to Brunson. Lobs it over the top in transition. It's a two-handed jam by Marquise Chris. On the fast break right there in the Mavs score. And once again, Jalen Brunson got credit for the assist. And he is the one that's been big time in this game for Dallas in the third. Making plays happen. Bounce pass to the top. Dribbles up is Burks the right block. Burks sneaks around, gets past Josh Green, couldn't finish as it goes for a defensive rebound, pushing tempo again. Brunson, free throw circle, shovels it over. Left wing three, Finney-Smith couldn't connect. Had a great look and could not knock it through. Rebound picked up by the Knicks. 1 minute left to go in the third. Top of the key three, Grimes lets it rain and the rookie connects. Huge triple right there by Quentin Grimes. He's got 9. Rookie from the Houston Cougars. Dallas with the ball. It's Brunson. Brunson dribbles at the left baseline. Backs his way. Inside the key on Grimes. Moves it over to Green. Swings it out right corner. Dribbles up into the key now. It will be Finney-Smith who got blocked. Thought that he was goaltended by Noel. And Nerlens Noel gets the clean block, the referees will say, on Dorian Finney-Smith at the rim. Wow. That looked like he blocked it over the rim. The referees did not see that happen. 5 seconds left to go in the third. Randall has it at the top and draws a reach-in foul. It was a foul to give committed by New York. I'd like to see a replay of that one if they have one. Wow, what a block. I got you right there, so money. Thanks so much for joining in. James in the stream taking the Mavs. 4 seconds left to go in the third. Quickly will be the inbound passer, guarded at the right wing by Green. Bounce pass Randall. 2 seconds left to go. Randall dribbles. Going into a jump shot motion, couldn't get it off in time. And that's how we close out at the end of the third quarter. It is 84-66. New York by 18. And doing it through their starting five tonight. R.J. Barrett having a huge game. 22 points. 9 for 16 from the floor. 14 each by Randall. He's got 9 rebounds. 14 and 8 tonight by Mitchell Robinson with 2 blocks. 13 points by Evan Fournier. And then 10 points by Alec Burks. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Thanks so much as we have 100 plus watching right now on the stream for being a part here of the channel. Yeah, he's on the Lakers right now for Malik Monk. He's had a couple big games this year. Just 6 for 28 tonight when it comes for 3-point range for Dallas. Held at 21%. That's been the difference maker in the game. New York's 47% from 3. And Dallas is just 21%. Points in the paint in favor of the Knicks, 34-28. Mitchell Robinson having a huge impact, especially in the third, getting slam dunk after slam dunk at the rim. Couple scoreboard updates right now. Heat lead the Hawks 88-75. Rockets leading the Spurs midway through the second, 56-47. Houston looks like they could win this game tonight. Cavs lead the Jazz early on, 18-9. Couple final score alerts. Celtics, 3 wins in a row. Jason Tatum, 33. Celtics beat the Pacers, 119-100. Hornets winning over the Sixers, going on a winning streak themselves for Charlotte, 109-98 the final. Gordon Hayward dropping down 30 tonight. And then Washington winning over the Magic 112-106. Yeah, that's right, Mr. December for Jason right there. Haven't checked out the college scores in a little bit of time, so I'm going to do that right now. UConn leading St. John's 34-29. Big game between Virginia and Virginia Tech. Virginia Tech's yet to win a conference game. That's huge for them. TCU playing Kansas State. 12-11 Kansas State leads, and Arkansas just destroying Missouri. Oh, wow, 24-3. Not going to be winless anymore in the conference. What a start for Arkansas. Scoreboard updates with final scores. Duke knocked off Wake Forest 76-64. LSU impressive victory over Florida 64-58. It was on the road. Florida still scoreless in the SEC, or still winless in the SEC. Michigan State won over Minnesota. Close game 71-69 Sparty. Mississippi State puts up 88, wins over Georgia 88-72. Notre Dame beats Clemson tonight 72-56. Notre Dame starting to get their rhythm. And UCF knocks off Memphis 74-64. Memphis has been like a seesaw all season long. Back to action, 11:20 left to go. Quick bucket by Dallas. Yeah, it's a better winning streak, though, than the Lakers, OKC, and Houston. So Celtics now on their second 3-game winning streak, and that's the winning streaks that they've had so far. Still a long way. A long way from being a playoff team, it looks like. They just beat the Pacers, which the Pacers this year have been just extremely disappointing. One minute through the fourth. Luka's back on the court right now. He was not out there for quite a bit of time in the third. Luka was not on the court, but he's out there in the fourth to start things off. Barrett shovels it underneath, and Nerlens Noel gets the bucket. Yeah, Michigan State ended up winning by 2 over Minnesota. Luka running right over his defender, and that's an offensive foul by Luka. Nerlens Noel takes the charge in the key. Victor, welcome to the stream. Not looking too well for Dallas right now. It's New York by 20, 88-68. 10.5 left to go in the fourth. Obi Toppin, Nerlens Noel, RJ Barrett, who's having a big game. Quitting Grimes and Emmanuel quickly. That's the 5 of the court for New York. Missed layup at the rim, no good by Toppin. Luka got the ball poked loose from behind. It is Grimes who was able to poke it loose. Pass ahead to a wide open RJ Barrett, and he dunks it home with a 180. 90-68 at MSG. They have been rolling lately. Going to make it 5-0 on their home court for the New York Knicks and back to 500. 90-68 to score. 10:09 left to go in the fourth. What's good, Vaughn in the stream? Welcome in. Got some good news for Vaughn tonight is that Notre Dame knocked off Clemson by double digits in basketball. So there we go. Tonight, the New York Knicks, all starting 5 players in double figures. RJ Barrett, he's been putting things together real soon. 24 points tonight by Barrett, 14 each by Randall and Robinson, 13 by Fournier, 10 by Burks. Plus 12 on the glass for New York in this game. 41-29. And usually we see New York taking deep 2 jumpers. Tonight they're not doing that. They're getting right to the rim. Points in the paint, plus 10 for the Knicks, 40-30. Mitchell Robinson having a huge impact tonight. And Also, their three-point shots started to drop at the start of this game. They were selective from three. Haven't taken a ton of three-point shots. 10 for 22 at 45.5% in this game. It's just the Mavs tonight just did not show up from the perimeter. 21%, 6 for 29. Tim Hardaway Jr. having a rough game from the outside. 0 for 4 shooting the three ball. Just 8 points in 20 minutes tonight for THJ. Luka with 17, but he attempted 17 shots. And Jalen Brunson has got 12 points, the number 2 scorer. Front court play has been non-existent tonight for the Mavs. 7 by Finney-Smith. 6 missed shots by Finney-Smith. 5 missed shots by Kleber. He's got 6 points. And Dwight Powell's got 4 points. Has only attempted 2 shots. Perfect 2 for 2. So if you're new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Impressive night tonight for New York. It's just Dallas got outmatched physically in this game. It was just no match. Mitchell Robinson, he was a big impact in this one. 14 and 8 along with 2 blocks. Through 19 minutes for Robinson, he did that. And then Nerlens Noel had 2 blocks himself. Wow, Michigan State won on a buzzer beater. Thanks so much for the update. I wasn't sure how that game ended. I saw yesterday Kansas had knocked off Iowa State with a last-second shot. Yeah, that's a huge game. Tomorrow night, I'll be back covering Golden State, Milwaukee. That game is on same time as this one, 7:30 Eastern. So same time tomorrow, I'll be back. Golden State's actually playing on national TV on back-to-backs, Thursday and Friday night. Off of the foot, Brunson turns it over in the backcourt as we come back from timeout with 10 minutes remaining. I don't believe so, Vaughn. They will actually roll that Dallas will get the ball back. So Brunson takes up the court and draws a reach in. It's committed by Quickly. Yeah, that game was close throughout most of it. So Vegas gives me the update right there. Good win for URI. They win their home conference opener. 75-64. And for them, they get the hardest game on the schedule out of the way first. They lost against Davidson. Wouldn't be shocked to see URI with a really good record like they had 2 years ago. That's a straightaway 3 that sinks through for the triple for Dallas. Still a lot of work to do to catch up, though. 19-point game. Knicks with the ball. Pass over the top and soaring up and missing the slam dunk. Oh, man, he had airtime on that launch. Over to the top to Hardaway. Takes the 3. Off the front rim, and he is 0 for 5 from the perimeter tonight. New York gets the defensive rebound, slowing down tempo quickly. At the top, bounce pass goes into the hands to Barrett. Barrett with 24, the top scorer in the game. Barrett defended off of a double team, swings it out left wing. Grimes moves it over into the hands now Quickly, into the key, puts up a jumper. Off kilter, no good. Goes to the back rim, defensive rebound, pull down for Luka. Luka has it at the left elbow. Dribbles, defended by Toppin, down low. Missed it with the right hand off the backboard, too strong. Luka no good for 2. Grimes has it. Swings it outside. Dribbles up to Barrett. Barrett defended 1-on-1 at the left baseline. Now dribbles into the key. Pro hop. Takes a tough shot. Off the mark, no good. Picked up on the scoop up the rebound by Brunson. But we do have a foul call picked up before in the post. Clock will stop with 8:35. Yeah, that's incredible, man. Over 78% shooting on the season from Mitchell Robinson. Yeah, he's got everything. Like everything's been dunks basically in this game. quickly floats up the shot, no good for the 15-footer. Defensive rebound gets saved by Bullock. Luka, Hardaway Jr., Kleber, and Brunson. That's the 5 in the court right now for Dallas. Luka evades a defender and gets fouled before the shot went through. 8:18 left to go. Underwhelming night tonight for Luka as well. 17 points, 6 for 19 shooting, just 1 for 8 from 3. And he's the top scorer for Dallas. Only 2 players was able to get into double figures tonight. Luka with 17 and Brunson with 12. Luka gets the ball at the top. 5 in the shot clock. Luka, step back 3 in the air. That's his favorite spot and misses at the left wing. Pulled down on the rebound by Barrett. Barrett past midcourt will slow down the basketball. RJ, top scorer, 24. He's got 7 rebounds as well. Moves it cross court to Grimes. Jab step, creates space on Luka. Takes the 3, rattled out. Soars up, defensive rebound, pulled down by Brunson. Brunson moves it over to Hardaway, right down the lane, and he jams it through for 2. Where was that today for Dallas? They settled for a lot of deep shots that went off the mark, but right there, soaring up high, THJ, clear pathway, able to throw down the jam, taking a timeout on the floor. 7:41 left to go in the fourth. It's the Knicks by 17. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike that like, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell as well if you guys would like to be notified future live streams I do cover. I'm going to have to win some more championships right there for that Clemson coach there, Vaughn. Even though things have been looking good so far. Probably not this weekend for the NFL wild card. I've got 2 games in person. This weekend, they have moved one of the games to Sunday, so I'm actually away from my house for a long time this weekend. So I've got a game on Saturday and then a game on Sunday. So I'm probably not going to do any streams throughout the weekend, most likely, because I go back to the full schedule because the team that I cover for basketball is back at home this week. I'm glad I'm able to get it in before the snowstorm because the team I cover is like an hour north. It's towards the Boston metro area where they are. So I usually, whenever I cover them, I just end up staying at my girlfriend's place overnight. Which she's right now in her master's program, so she's taking online courses for her master's program. She just started up this week. And I haven't seen her since Christmas Eve, actually, was the last time that I saw her. Because my mom had the positive test last week and didn't want to put her and our family in jeopardy, so I haven't seen her in over 2 weeks. Yeah, I won't let him know. Still doesn't know. Hey, thanks so much, Jason. Really appreciate it, man. Going to be a good time. A lot of great games we've had so far. Do I react differently when streaming compared to when I'm not while watching sports? Probably the same. I feel like I don't react as much though. When I'm with my family, I just like take it in, either like shake my head when there's like a mistake or something like that. So I'm not like yelling like when the Celtics blow a large lead if I watch like a game like that with my family, or like the Patriots choke. It's more like just shake my head. Which the Patriots usually don't choke. This year they've just gotten behind the 8 ball and they just don't have the offense to keep up. Big difference in that game on Saturday night against Buffalo is if Buffalo scores first, then it's going to be tough. It's still manageable for the Patriots if they're down 7-0, but 10-0, 13, 14-0, that's kind of getting out of reach because they're carried by their defense. We get back to action. Quickly floats one up in the key off the front rim, no good. Pull down on the rebound for Dallas. Luka has it at the left wing. Defended by Barrett, and he moves it back outside. Into the hands to Hardaway Jr. THJ has it at the top. 5 in the shot clock, less than 7 minutes left to play. Hardaway Jr. takes the three, contested by Grimes, hand in the face and hits it. Huge shot right there. It's a 14-point game. Andrew, welcome to the stream. What's my favorite Super Bowl? That would be the Patriots comeback 28-3. I'm going to take the Clippers as of right now. And they don't even have Kawhi back yet. They've been playing pretty good with Paul George injured. They've got players stepping up. It's just LeBron's carrying the Lakers right now. Now, I know they're without Anthony Davis themselves, but LeBron's putting his whole team on his back. 6.5 left to go in the fourth. Inbound off to Luka. Luka dribbles into the key, moves it out to the top. Wide open three, straight away. Kleber couldn't connect. If they make those threes, this will be a different outcome right now in the game. But with Dallas, just the struggle, as they just don't have that knockdown shooter in their team, and they're just 8 for 35 from the perimeter tonight. 6 minutes left to go in the fourth. Mavs have the ball. It's New York that has it at the top. Randall dribbles up, 15-foot jump shot. Too strong off the back rim, pulled down by Luka with a defensive board. Into the key, Luka. Nice vision to the top, Brunson. Open three, had a look and couldn't connect. That's a good one right there and just could not drop it through. Fournier will slow it down. Less than 6 minutes left to go in the fourth. Fournier looking to move it over. He does. Left baseline, Joel Barrett gets contacted and fouled. It's going to be on Dallas by Hardaway Jr. Reaching in. Yeah, that's right. Isaiah McKenzie had a game of his life last time. Bills won at Foxborough. Five and a half left to go in the fourth. Burks drives down the lane, missed the layup. Offensive rebound. Putback is good. Mitchell Robinson, guess who, counts it and one. Everything at the rim tonight for number 23 in New York. Robinson having a stellar game. 8 for 9, 16 points. And his first free throw attempt coming up. Yeah, when I have a chance there, I'll look up the Kentucky upcoming schedule for football coming up for next year. Free throw is good by Robinson. He's up to 17. Approaching the 5-minute mark left to play. Dallas, step back three in the air. Luka, no good off the back rim. Tipped up defensive rebound goes to Fournier. Fournier, spin move. Free throw circle, dish underneath. Robinson slips past the mismatch behind Hardaway Jr. and slams it down. 95-76, everything at the rim tonight for New York. Total mismatch. Why Tim Hardaway Jr. was guarding Mitchell Robinson right there. 6'5", working on 7 foot. And 7 foot wins. So we go to another timeout on the floor. 5 minutes left to go in the fourth. New York going to be back to the 500 mark on the season. What's good, Fat Cat on the stream? Welcome in. Yeah, definitely. Buffalo does have a tough matchup with the Patriots there, knowing that it's going to be around like 10 degrees on Saturday night. Bills are lucky that the wind's not a factor, because a pass-heavy team like them, last time that happened to be the case. And they just couldn't execute in the red zone. Pringle, welcome in. Yeah, he's missed so much time. I'm shocked that they still have him this year for Dallas, because last year, right after they got eliminated from the playoffs, all the tension with all the articles coming out that they were looking to move on from him, and they gave him another season. They're struggling a lot from the perimeter. Kleber saves the ball on the near side, puts the ball into the hands of Brunson, attacks, kick to the right corner, dribbles up Finney-Smith, slides it over to Brunson. Brunson bumped, and he gets fouled. And the clock will stop with 4:40 left to play. Difference maker in this game. Dallas missed way too many threes. 8 for 36 from the perimeter, 22% from the outside for Dallas tonight. And the Knicks went 42% from 3, 10 for 24. They were selective through their threes. And Mitchell Robinson, at the rim, gave the Knicks a big game. Points in the paint, 44-32, plus 12 in favor of New York. Four and a half left to play. Knicks have the ball. At the right wing perimeter, Randall bounce pass behind his back, sets up Burks at the top. Lobs it over right elbow Randall. Backs his way with 8 on the shot clock, defended by Finney-Smith. Swings it out top of the key, taking the 3. RJ lets it fly and drills it. What a night for RJ Barrett. He is coming up in a huge way, 27, the game leader. 4 minutes left to go. Dallas with the ball with Luka. Luka in the key. Lost it, gets it back, and lays it up and in with a left hand. Yeah, Luka looks really sluggish tonight in this game. Luka the top scorer with Dallas, and he is up to 19. At the right wing, Randall. Randall dribbles right baseline. Missed the layup. Put back opportunity by Robinson, as there was a foul before that. So they will not count the putback dunk by Robinson, but the Mavs tonight have never matched the physicality down low of what Mitchell Robinson has provided all game long tonight for the Knicks. This will send Julius Randle to the free throw line shooting 2. Chance to put 100 on the board tonight for New York. And the first one, no good. Rolled around the rim and out. Wow, that's called teamwork right there. Great culture they got for the Heat. 7 players scoring in double figures tonight. Yo, whenever I've covered them, they've had big games from different players. Max Strus, Caleb Martin. Second shot good by Randall. Gabe Vincent. Different players that you wouldn't think that would make a big impact this year, but have stepped up. Luka, spin move, jumper for a mid-range, and he hits it. Different outcome what happened a week ago when Dallas won at home against Golden State. Fast forward 1 week later, they're on the road at MSG with just 3 minutes left to play, and Dallas only has 80 on the board. At the rim, keeping on scoring. That time, it's Julius Randle. Triple-digit mark goes on the board for New York. Dallas missed the shot in the low post. Back to the Knicks with a rebound. Or went back to Dallas. They scored it. 1-0 with a 3 from the outside. It's 101-83. Burks underneath. Missed it first time. Randall tried to go for the tipping off the glass. No good. Pass ahead. One dribble. Brunson behind the defense. Able to lay it up and through. Should be, 101-82. Okay, they had the wrong graphic that was up. They loaded the 3. That's why. Burks, 3. No good off the back rim. So it's 101-82. 2:15 in the fourth. Brunson swings it out to the top. Kleber over to Finney-Smith. Finney-Smith moves it left corner, Luka. Luka jab step defended by Randall. Dribbles left baseline, Luka floats up the runner. Off the glass, no good. Randall tips up, gets his defensive rebound. Vincent on the stream, welcome in. Thanks so much for being a part, man. This game has been all Knicks tonight. Barrett turns the corner drive, scores. Just another big night by R.J. Barrett. He's starting to come alive lately. Yeah, Celtics could have had him, Vegas. Celtics had Strus a couple years ago on the Summer League team. It's unfortunate that they couldn't keep him. .103 to 82, minute and a half left to play. Randall dribbles up, gives it over to RJ. RJ, step back three, right corner, sticks it. What a night for RJ Barrett in the New York Knicks. 1:13 left to go in the fourth quarter. Rising up this season for RJ. He drops down 32 tonight. If you guys are new in the stream, hit that thumbs up, spike that like, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell as well. Incredible performance tonight by the Knicks. RJ Barrett taking over, making his fourth three of the game, 32-7. And 2 assists tonight for RJ through 41 minutes on the court. He has really turned up lately. Starting to get into a rhythm. Averaging almost 23 points per game. And he will be after this one, averaging 23 plus in the new year for RJ Barrett. 31 in the last game against San Antonio, 32 against Indiana back on January 4th. This is his third 30-plus piece of the new year. This team is good on their home court. This will be their 5th straight victory at home. And this is game number 5 that he has scored 30-plus. So we come back from the timeout. 1 minute left to go. Dallas with the ball as they basically bring in their reserve. Shovel underneath. Marquise Chris tried to throw down the dunk. He got fouled with 59 seconds left. And at the free throw line, Dallas goes 1 for 2. Under 1 minute left to play. 45 seconds left to go. New York has the ball. Top of the key. With Miles McBride, a rookie from West Virginia. Dribbles up, floats it up over the top. Obi Toppin throws it down with a two-handed jam. They rise up at MSG. Box ticket Obi. With an alley-oop throwdown with 30 seconds left remaining. Freak Neely Kina, former Knick, lines one up and drills it. RJ Barrett, the story tonight, 32 points for New York. Final 15 seconds left to play. Kevin Knox passes right corner. Toppin dumps it out underneath. Puts one up, blocked at the rim, gets it back. Second chance, too short at the rim, no good. Offensive rebound, chance for a three, off the mark by Knox. Defensive rebound, pull down for Dallas, and that is the ball game. New York with a big victory tonight. They win 108-86 over the Dallas Mavericks. Dallas has their 6-game winning streak snapped, and New York evens things up now at 21-21 in the season. If you guys are new in the stream, hit that thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Thanks so much for watching, everybody, being a part here on the channel tonight. That was a convincing victory by the Knicks. They had all their scores in double figures tonight. 4 of their starters went in double figures entering halftime, and 2 of them get double-doubles tonight. 32 points by R.J. Barrett. He played 41 minutes. 19 and 10 by Mitchell Robinson. Efficiency, 9 for 10 at the rim in this game with multiple slam dunks, 17 and 12. Along with 8 assists by Julius Randle, as he was able to have a big bounce-back game. Jason, thanks so much for the dono, man. Really appreciate it. What a night for the Knicks. Let's get that dono hype out in the chat here, everybody. Huge W by 22 over Dallas. Knicks do it through their defense, holding Dallas to 85. Particularly the three-point defense, just 22% from the perimeter tonight for the Mavs, 8 for 37. New York made 44% of their threes, plus 15 on the glass for the Knicks. Mitchell Robinson just too physical down at the rim. And then on the points in the paint, New York 50 to 38. This is a Knicks team that had attempted more of deep 2 jumpers instead of getting to the rim, and tonight they go straight to the bucket, and they put up 50 points in the paint in this game. Impressive victory by New York. It looks like they're starting to find something with their team. Barco, thanks so much for the dono, man. Really appreciate it. Get that dono hype out in the chat here. You guys, the legends in the channel. Gonna sign off, everybody. I plan on being back tomorrow. It's gonna be Golden State versus Milwaukee. Same time, 7:30 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow for a great game. Golden State's got 2 games in a row, tomorrow and Friday, on national TV against the top of the Eastern Conference on the road. Both of the games at Milwaukee tomorrow, and on Friday they're at Chicago. So we're going to close out here on the channel. We'll go to the channel members, everybody. Thanks so much for joining in. All channel members get a shout out at the end of each and every single one of my live streams, as we have Jason, Cindy, Rajip, Old Ed Deuce, Brian, SG Sports Talk, Russell, D-Block, BP Greg, Oreo Pudding, Bino, Arahan, Mark, Mike, John, Jessica, Stephanie, Ahino Joseph, Elkian Gia Fernandi, Woody, Warren, I Am Ghost, Pamela, Keith, Isaiah, Man and Hayes, Barco, Dave, Rides of Steel, and Kelly. Thanks so much, everybody, for being a part of the channel. Feel free to join in tomorrow night. I plan on being back for Warriors versus Bucks tomorrow. And thanks so much for everybody joining in, and enjoy the rest of your Wednesday night.